Hey, hi, hello there. I'm DilyDaly, and this is the Rogue-lite Power Hour for, I think, it's gonna be Monday. Playing 20 minutes till dawn. And we're just, honestly, we're just going for progress, you know? Because I've been slacking on my, I don't know why I bothered unmuting when I wasn't done talking to you guys.
What?
Hang on. There you go.
Do you want me to leave for your recording?
No, I was going to say something and finish my thought, and then completely blanked on what I was saying. So then I muted back to try to gather and remember, and then I completely forgot anyway. So, now I'm actually recording instead of halfway recording. How you liking Silk Song?
It's fun when I'm not playing like garbage.
Do you know how much progress you've made so far?
Does it tell you somewhere?
I think if you look at your save file, like from the main menu, it'll tell you like a percentage. If I remember correctly from when Bo was playing.
I'll look at the save file when I get a chance.
Yeah. You don't need to worry about it right now. I was just curious, because I know it seemed like Bo played it really quickly and got through it really quickly, and then I know he was ripping through achievements, like the speedrun achievements and stuff. So I don't know how long it takes to play through the game.
On. See anything? I just killed Widow. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Not really.
I don't know.
Sounds like progress to me. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so, quick change up. Not gonna lie. I'm just kind of annoyed about some stuff. And so I was having trouble trying to think of things to talk about. So instead, I decided I would just kind of not be in the call. Well, I guess for one, I should talk about the game. Just kind of see what comes out of my mouth after that. Game's really fucking loud. I'm realizing. Like, I already knew it was loud, but like, I'm sure I've shown you guys this way back when, but like, this is the lowest percentage that this can go to. Okay, it's 25%. And it's still so loud. And then I have my system volume for the game down to 50. I don't want to lower it any more because that seems excessive. And I don't have to do that for any other game. It's great if I just want to like zone in or whatever, but like, it's still a lot. The other reason I also wanted to dip out of the call is because I want to talk about Avatar. I watched it today, like exactly today, Monday, the day before this is going up. Or not Monday, Sunday, the day before this is going up, Monday. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I don't have a whole lot of thoughts on it. I had to go to the bathroom twice, because I was just really thirsty, so to be honest. I just drank way too much. What did I have? Strawberry high C. I like fruit drinks. I don't love soda. I don't like soda at all, to be honest. I don't like carbonation most of the time. There are exceptions, obviously, but why am I not running out of ammo? What was that? I've never seen that happen before. I mean, maybe... Is that a power? Can I... Lightning strikes. I know that. There's a 20% chance... Oh, but I summon lightning regularly, so I'll just never run out of ammo. Holy shit. I also realized early on, when I got the projectiles increased, the base ability for Shauna, I think it's Shauna, right? Whatever. Her is the ability to, is that the lightning strikes are based on projectiles hit. So like my reload won't do anything, right? But the reload won't cause lightning strikes, but my bullets, or like the slashes, the projectiles I send out, will create lightning strikes. Which do a lot of fucking damage, I've realized. So I don't think I have to worry about damage, like the big bullet stuff with this character. I do have to worry about like the sniper for like bullet speed and all that stuff. That would be really helpful. Let me shatter. Like, I can kill everything really quickly, really easily. It's just range. So I need like magnet. Magnet glare would be good. Trying to think. Magnet glare and sniper or whatever gets me bullet speed. I think fire rate gets me bullet speed, right? I'm not crazy for thinking that. I don't need any of this. I just get dark arts for beating bosses faster, like even faster than normal. Did I just dodge? Is that what that was? No, that was me losing my soul heart. I'm trying to just pick up everything. It's taking a while. Holy Shield back at least. Do I even bother with Smite? I'll get take aim so I can get sniper and everything. Because bullet speed increases my range, which is going to be more and more helpful as we go. And also, not gonna lie, I'm glad I got a thumbnail almost right away with all these fucking lightning strikes. I can just walk out this way. And turn around. Thunder! There we go. There it is. That's the thumbnail. I almost just died doing that. Extra health, because I took damage doing that. I do want to say the stream went well. The first stream of the year that I'm returning from not streaming for over, what was it, 3 months now? Or 4 months? Not counting the Minecraft thingy that I didn't realize I was streaming. Ooh, that might be a better thumbnail. That right there is the thumbnail. What is that? Minute 11? It's fucking fantastic. Stalwart shield. I will say I do want to do more Slay the Princess. Video-wise for Slay the Princess, I want to do like a full, like me going through every ending and everything. But unfortunately, I did play offline. I won't lie to you, I did play offline. We're gonna do holy because we don't reload, so the curse isn't gonna do anything, and wind isn't gonna do anything. We also don't have any movement speed while we're shooting, so that's awful. Anyway, like I said, oh damn, he just slammed right into me. Anger. What was I saying? No, I was saying something. Stream. Slay the Princess. Sorry, I'm so out of it. We're getting magic limbs. Right, so Slay the Princess, I did play a little bit offline because I was gonna try to start streaming Slay the Princess some more, but my friends, like with my friends in the call, that didn't really happen. Partly because, I don't know, we all wanted to do different things for the most part, which I don't blame them, you know, it's their time, they do what they want with it. And also the vibes just weren't there, so we ended up streaming Void Crew instead, which I think went well. It was cool. I enjoyed playing. But I did record me playing Slay the Princess, so you guys didn't miss anything, or I guess YouTube audience wouldn't have missed anything. You guys, the guys I'm recording this for, wouldn't have missed anything. Because that'll just be in the video that I'll have uploaded. It'll be kind of jank. I'm hoping to make it a little more interesting. I want to do more. I want to, like, on that note, on the note that I was originally going to bring up for this year's goals, particularly, is I want to do scripted content. I was gonna say I want to do more, but I've never really done scripted content. But I want to do more. I want to do scripted content because I feel like that would be good for more shorts content. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of the main thing. Because I want to grow. You know, this YouTube channel thing it's a hobby for now, but as I say, I want to, like, I don't mind it being not monetized now that I have a job. It's kind of the end goal. College doesn't really work for me. I mean, it does, but it's a lot of time and effort into what seems like any administration, other, like, present or otherwise, doesn't really care about. So I'd rather just work the job I have than go to school to do something I'm not passionate about. because I am passionate about video creating, and a lot of that is just increasing my skills, being like getting better at what I do, and to get better at what I do, I need to do it. So it's like as I find more passion and give myself more pressure to do and work on stuff for videos, I'm hoping I start doing better. You know what I mean? That makes sense? Ooh, that's good. Not good is the projectiles that I can't reach because I haven't done take aim upgrades for bullet speed. Also haven't gotten magnet again since that one time. I could be wrong. I think I might have gotten one. Oh lord. Bigger bullets? Is bigger bullets really? Yeah. Just need to be careful. Watch out. God, the curve. This fucking shield saving my life right now. I have no speed whatsoever. Okay, but back to show talk. Or, not back to show talk, but like, to finish my thought before I move back to talking about Avatar, I almost just lost the run right there. Holy shit, dude. I want to do scripted content, I want to do more clips, I want to grow the channel, I want to do better, I want to get better at making editing stuff, doing edits and whatnot. I died. I didn't even see what hit me. That's really pissing me off. Fuck me, dude. Whatever. Anyway, I want to do better. I want to make more stuff. I want to create. I don't want to just sit here and record stuff. I mean, I'm going to keep doing that because I just enjoy playing video games. But on the other hand, I want to be creative. And I like writing. I like pretending I can have any I like pretending I have any rhythm at all. But I'm not a music writer. I don't know how to make music very well or at all for any reason whatsoever. I don't think my writing is good enough for anyone's eyes at all. Not even to say, oh, it can't be enjoyed. I'm sure some people will enjoy it, whatever, but I can't. I don't feel the gratification in that. My ADHD-ness just doesn't enjoy that at all. So I'd rather pick out something that I can physically feel the effort that I put into it be worth something. And I know I didn't feel it initially for like when I was making the DilyDaly Friends videos way back when, but maybe that'll change. You know, I have a lot better of a viewer base now. I can focus on making stuff that I'll enjoy. I can just enjoy. You know what I mean? And especially now that I'm a lot less stressed out about making ends meet, I know I can make rent as long as I focus and I do what I need to do. I work. But now it's just everything else in my life that I need to get under control. And that's partly why I don't think I'll ever stop making these videos, these Rogue-lite Power Hours, is because I enjoy this part. I enjoy talking about stuff. I like complaining. I like I need a therapist, but this is partly my therapy. I enjoy just talking to the air, talking to nothing. And I think maybe people similar to my position can not enjoy, but can maybe take some what's the word I'm looking for? Some inspiration to this, and maybe harness their abilities into something passionate, something they can be passionate for. Because I know for me, I struggled to find this. Well, I struggled to find the way I wanted to do this. I always knew I wanted something like this. I wanted to make videos. I wanted to learn how to edit. I wanted to make something creative. But doing it in this way in which I can be unequivocally me, as much of myself as possible, is so much more rewarding than I originally thought. I majorly took for granted just how much me I can be in the sense that I know I can be myself when I'm around my friends or whatever. But I didn't realize just how much there was of me to talk about. Talking about stuff that I do in my own time when I'm not with my friends. Because a lot of the stuff I do is with my friends. Like, if I'm not sleeping, I'm at work, or I'm hanging out with friends, or I'm experiencing parts of life I wish I wasn't. Like taxes, or paying rent, stuff like that. And so a lot of the people that I'm around currently already experience those things with me, you know, and don't see those things the way that I see them. So just being able to talk to myself in this way, in which I'm talking to you, I'm talking to the viewer, right? That can't be misinterpreted, right? I'm talking to the viewer that's watching this video. I'm talking to you. So I'm not just talking to myself for the sake of talking to myself. I'm talking to someone. You're not answering. You don't need to answer. I just need to bitch about some stuff. And so I don't know where I was going with that. I mean, I guess I'll just finish my thought. I appreciate it. I don't know why I didn't finish that first before trying to track back to what the point. But I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Like, I appreciate you guys coming in and listening to me. I died again. I need frost. That's just what's gotta happen. I need frost. Need frost for that guy. Anyway, like I said, I really appreciate you guys being here and listening to me bullshit. Shout out Velasco, who popped into the stream. I don't remember his full thingy. It was just Velasco and then some numbers. But I really appreciate that, because it really shows, it tells me that there are people listening. And maybe you're just here for the games. Maybe you're just here to enjoy the games I'm playing or whatever. But I still appreciate it. I don't mind being second monitor. I don't mind being the sleep content guy or what. But that's what it was. I was talking about how I take for granted the ability to express myself in doing these types of videos, which are, I say these types, this is the only type of video I do. Well, technically, there's a couple here and there where I'm not just doing this, but I still need a creative outlet. Being able to express myself is fine. It's good. It's a good thing. It's good for recognizing yourself and what you need to do. Why did I pick that? Well, I'm not picking fuselage if I get it. Try to ignore it. It'll reduce my bullet damage by too much. Nah, I think I still need it though. Fuselage with all this electro stuff is too good. We're doing this one. Maybe I can do the Cyclone Sword. I can just bump my move speed. I have to do it quickly. But fuck, I still need Frost Mage. Anyway, I still feel like I need this creative outlet. Me all with knowing that I am not a creative person. I have ideas and I think they're cool and everything, and I'm sure people will enjoy them, but I know I'm not talented enough to create these things. I do want to learn at some point, but then it becomes a thing of recognizing my time and really utilizing it. Spending time to be bad at something, which is not in my nature. Not to say that I'm not bad at things, I'm bad at plenty. For one, I'm bad at talking to my friends about my problems. Well, that's not true. I'm bad at confronting problems. How should I say? I'm bad at confronting problems when they involve people that I care about. I'm good at recognizing them, good at pointing them out, but I don't confront the problem. I don't try to help them with it. I don't tell them what they should do. I mean, I do at some point, but I get stuck. It's not bad, actually. So I'm gonna get fuselage at some point, and that's gonna be a problem. Anyway. I am better at recognizing problems, but I'm not good at helping people solve them. And this is something I've been through, and I can give some advice. But I also recognize I'm not, like, I'm not very emotionally intelligent. I think very objectively, and when something is a problem, I'd just rather get rid of the problem rather than try to live with it in a way that is amicable. Like, I'll feel bad about it, but feeling bad doesn't solve the problem. It just creates a new problem. A problem that can go away with time, rather than a problem that you live with for the rest of your time. There was a good quote that could have been made there, if I had any appropriate vernacular at all. But that's enough sappy talk. Well, enough sappy talk about myself. I watched Avatar. It was okay. I enjoyed it. I already said all that. Not talking spoilers. I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. At least I felt I did. I don't have any, like, critical thoughts about the movie. You know what I mean? I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was great. If I gave it a rating, I'd holy Holy shit. Fuck me. That was insane. That's not happening because I'm not gonna get that at all. Do movement speed. Let's start pumping movement speed if we can get the stats for it, or the upgrades for it. And then we can pump Cyclone Sword. Not gonna have the reload really once we get the Electro Mage upgrade, but the reload's just secondary. Is it? I don't remember if the reload is the thing that scales off of movement speed or not. It doesn't really matter. We have bullet damage. We have a solid amount of bullet damage. At least I think. We have the range. I'm hoping I didn't fuck my bullet damage scaling. I don't think the new Avatar movie was good enough to require major criticism. Like, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it. I don't have any major thoughts on it because there wasn't anything to think about. I mean, the stuff that it covered and stuff that happened, sure, maybe a little bit. But, like, I don't know. It just kind of felt like things happened, you know? I didn't have any major strong feelings about it. But I also didn't dislike anything about it. Maybe the pacing. I always kind of felt like stuff was happening, which made sense. It's supposed to be the climatic portion of these set of movies. You know, it's a war and everything. The second movie felt poorly paced because it was too slow. This one felt poorly paced, or didn't feel quite as well paced because it was maybe not too fast, but had too much stop and go, where scenes were added for context but not enough informationally. If that makes sense. Like, contextually, the certain scenes with discussions and conversations made sense. Like, there's no problems with them. It's just the context and, like, the energy, I guess? Is that the word I'm looking for? The energy, the things behind it. I don't know what I'm expressing here. That I'm trying to express. I maybe should have picked Soul Hearts or Soul Shield, whatever it's called. Definitely need Splinter, or Shatter, whatever the hell it's called. Soul Shield. Anyway, like, some scenes just felt like they were happening to happen. For instance, to not get spoilery, some conversations with the little brother, right? That guy. Conversation between him and his friend, his girlfriend, whatever. The whole thing with, like, anytime they would have a conversation, it always kind of felt like the scene was meant to have more in it. Like, there was meant to be a longer conversation that was maybe getting cut short because of runtime, or on top, like, even besides that, it's like sometimes certain characters were having such extreme reactions that felt kind of unnecessary. Not even unnecessary, because again, I know myself well enough to know that I'm not a very emotional person, so maybe how they acted makes perfect sense to most people. But to me, it didn't. Some scenes felt excessive for the sake of ending the scene. Like certain exchanges felt not forced, but just not normal, I guess. Start getting that. They don't have the reload thing yet. But anyhow, still a solid movie. If I had to rate it, I'd give it like a 7. It did its action very well. The CGI was really good. Pandora still looks like a beautiful fucking planet. It's like 7.5. Like I can't give it more than 8, but I also don't think an 8 is deserving enough. I recommend it, so it's not less than a 6. It did everything correctly as far as a movie goes. Like, it was definitely a movie, so it's more than a 5. So that means it's at least a 6. My enjoyment of it wasn't insane. I didn't hate it or love it. So I'm not gonna put it less than a 7. And the technology behind it was insane. Sure, it was great. I'm glad that they did all that or whatever. But like, again, it didn't exactly make an insane movie, you know? So to me, it's just kind of there. So 7.5. That's gonna be my rating. Maybe if after I watch it a couple times and maybe there's like a director's cut. God, I hope there's not, but maybe there is. Because the crazy thing is, I feel like the most well-paced parts of the movie were with the dude, Soldier Boy. His name's not Soldier Boy, but Soldier Guy from the second movie that came back to life or whatever. That's not really spoilers. He came back to life in the second movie, and it's kind of like the whole thing. Anyway, all of his scenes were really well paced because a lot of how he acted in general was very focused on these scene-to-scene context situations where his presence was all the context you needed. Like in the second movie when he was raiding villages and stuff, it was very scene-to-scene, raiding villages, having to get his own bird or whatever, and doing all that. It was very scene-to-scene. It just kind of happened, but he's also not the main character. It's not important that we get context for how he acts or how his family acts. Whereas with Jake, it is kind of important that we know what's happening. But it felt like because they were trying to share the screen, it was scene to scene for both sides. Which isn't a bad thing exactly, but it just felt like because they were already kicking runtime out the ass because they were trying to save the budget, it just hurt those scenes more so. But I'm not a movie director. I don't know. I can only just say what I think based on what I saw. and that's what I think. There's thumbnail potential here. Anyway. Avatar 7.5. Okay, anyway, their brother came in to say something dumb. Anyway, the fucking, what was I saying? Right, I was gonna say that, so I already said third Avatar movie, 7.5. I can rate the other ones, I guess. First movie was great setup. I enjoyed it. Again, maybe an 8. It is... as an introduction, and me having seen it as a kid, I've seen it a lot since, because of my brother, among other things. I would say, God, this is awful. Okay, that one, I guess. I would say that it's a solid 8. 8. I was gonna say 8.5, but no, it's an 8. Second movie was there. I enjoyed the second movie. I didn't see it as much as I saw the first. I didn't see it as recently as I saw the third. So I'll give it a... I think it also gets a 7. I'll give that one a 7. And then like I said, the third one is a 7.5. Because the middle movie's never that great. I mean, aside from a couple of clear examples where the first movie was a stepping stone, the second movie was definitely the improvement upon the things they learned in the first. Stuff like Spider-Man, where they got a stellar villain with a stellar arc with a incredibly enjoyable cast that definitely wanted to do what they wanted to do. So like Spider-Man 1 is not a great movie, Spider-Man 2 is a fantastic movie. It still didn't feel quite as good, but it's really good. But then with Avatar, you get the opposite problem, where the first movie was a great starting point. It was enjoyable. It was even just a great story end to end, you know? It could have stopped there. To get the sequel felt kind of shoehorned. But at least it was well directed, it was set up appropriately. So I kind of forget how well done some of those scenes were. Like, all the problems I have with the third movie were not there in the second movie. So maybe I give it an 8. I'll give that one an 8. Yeah. And then the third felt like there was too much of a fight for screen time for some of the characters. If that makes sense. It was such a distinct lack of utilization for some characters, and then some characters got maybe too much time, maybe not enough time, or too much time exactly for the sake of the fact that they were necessary for the plot. That makes sense. Like, too little time for the sake, like, for the necessity of their existence for the plot, but too much time to be considered side characters. Ooh, like getting ammo all the fucking time. What's necessary for that synergy, actually? I want to know. Generator, recharge, and energized. Which are those? Is it energized? Is this one, I think. Recharge is this. Oh, so I need those two. God, that took a while to get to me then. 'Cause I had those for a while now. Well, now I'm thinking about it, maybe I didn't have it for that long. Anyway, the other thing I was going to say earlier when I stopped, when my brother came in to talk to me, was, I was gonna say I can technically, because I don't know if I did this, I can review Psych Season 1, or not review, but I can rate it. I know I said here and there how I felt about it. It was good, I enjoyed it. Season 2 is more of the same, still really enjoyable, still an 8. I don't know if I said what rating, but 8. Right now, Season 2, as far as I've gone through, is an 8. Season 1, definitely an 8. The thing is, though, I don't feel this draw to kind of come back and watch it, like how I did with Castle, or with House. That also just might be my life circumstance butting into that too, where I'm just too tired to just sit and watch something, which feels weird. I don't know if you guys have felt like this before. Let me know in the comments, but like, have you ever felt too tired to just sit and relax? Like, I understand and completely respect the fact that gaming is not exactly a very strenuous hobby, but like, sometimes I feel like I just can't even do that because I'm just too tired. Or like, I'm too exhausted to just sit and do nothing. You know what I mean? I didn't look. Do the spirits base their damage on like bullet damage? 9. It's like 30% of my bullet damage. Actually, exactly 30% of my bullet damage. We're gonna do this. It's the first upgrade. We're just gonna get summons. We're just gonna get summons on summons on summons. Does it have to be like my weapon that kills them to summon, or to summon the spirits? I'll investigate as I get more summons. However, summon damage. The frickin' Psych. I haven't felt the need, or like I haven't felt that it's necessary for me to kind of come back and like to watch that. Because to be fair, I've been spending a lot more time focusing on content creation. And also being fair, holidays have been kind of rough lately. You know, just a lot of stuff to take up my time throughout the day that I normally wouldn't need to because holidays. And my schedule shifting halfway was not exactly great. But bearing all of that in mind, I should try to complete all of these, all of my holy shield upgrades, just so I don't get them in the reload. Anyhow, the I not talked about? I was talking about how I haven't been able to sit and watch Psych because I've been feeling too exhausted. I did fall asleep while watching it at one point. Luckily, I was still in season 2, but I had to back it up, rewatch what the hell I had seen. Or I fell asleep seeing, I guess, is the more accurate vernacular. Let's get through all the double shot stuff. There's gonna be I've noticed these videos have been a lot longer. Don't think I haven't. I can tell these videos are getting longer and longer. Not by a lot, in fairness, but by enough, you know. Are these guys affected by summon upgrades? Like, do they do more damage now? They do 12. And my bullet damage got reduced, right? No, I'm doing more. It's because I'm leveling up. I can't tell. I need Frost Mage for the boss. I don't know what I'm talking about, or what I want to talk about. There's not a whole lot to talk about, to be honest. I mean, I talked about some touchy-feely stuff, and I talked about Avatar. I talked about why I'm not watching Psych at the moment, or why I haven't been watching Psych as much as I probably should. Dragons out. Okay, the summons do summon spirits. And that's all of the upgrades for double shot stuff. Now it's just getting everything else. I wonder if pulsing summons would work with my spirits. I hope it does. I should start Soul Shield. I'm gonna just chill here. We're gonna get the ranged guys in a minute here. Try to just enjoy this for a little while. Yeah. I did want to ask about whether you guys wanted to watch or like see me do reaction stuff. I do have some stuff in the tank. Like I have some stuff in my potential projects folder stuff where I have some reaction videos stored around. Mainly because my friends just kind of show me shit. So I happen to be recording. Because contrary to the current climate of my YouTube channel, I do still record stuff for GameSense. I just don't post it because I don't have the time to go through 17, 18, 19, 20, 30 hours of footage to make a video anymore. So I just don't. No, I forgot. By bonuses to your movement speed. Yeah. Might bullet damage get reduced? Right, because of fuselage, I forgot about that. Or, wait. Am I dumb? Did that say it was going to reduce my bullet damage? No. It said it was going to increase my damage from my movement speed. Anyway. Yeah. I don't think... I talk some technical stuff. Maybe I should frostbite. No, increasing dragon. I updated my OBS stuff, so now I have a streaming setup profile. If you guys have worked with OBS at all, you know what I'm talking about with the profiles. But I have one set up where I can go straight to using my streaming stuff. Speaking of, unfortunately, I do need to talk to my brother at some point about helping me set up some overlays for streaming, because it's barren over there. There's no chat overlay or anything like that. I mean, in fairness, Twitch does a pretty solid job of keeping chat on screen, so I'm not too, like, up in arms about needing to get overlays set up on Twitch for chat and stuff. But I do think I want to get some, like, channel points redeems for anyone that wants to just sit and watch, lurk, or whatever. No, okay, that's an upgrade technically. Recharge. We are struggling on damage here. Can't reach him. There we go. That bat is not dying, the one to the left. Bloodsuckers. Let's get all the summon damage, or summon upgrades out of the way. Are we done with the range? Nope, we are not done with the range, guys. Do I wind katana? I think I could smite. I think that's what I have to do. I got that movement speed thing. Yeah, fuck it. Wind katana. It's not exactly my favorite weapon. I've already discussed my weapons, or the weapon I enjoy the most. I can finally get that. I haven't done any of these yet. Yeah, cool. Now we can get some damage in. Okay. Now we just upgrade what we have. Maybe get some new stuff here and there. But I think we're pretty set. I don't know what I was talking about before that. Before I was talking about upgrades. Pulsing is definitely necessary. Oh, they do pulse. That's fucking fantastic. Holy shit. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. talking about streaming. I was talking about how I wanted to do more streaming. Jeez. I want to get overlays and stuff set up. I'll probably look into it myself. Because I'm sure there's plenty of tutorials of people explaining how to do it. But maybe I'll ask my brother about it first. Because I do want to stream more. I know for sure for the next few weeks I'll be able to stream like Saturdays because I work 5 days a week, and I might try to stream during the week here and there. I don't know what I'll stream because I think I've decided I don't think Rogue-lite Power Hours work for streaming. I enjoy just being able to record and just do stuff and not have to worry about chat. But I do think there's plenty of games for streaming that I wouldn't mind doing streams for, if that makes sense. Like stuff like Void Crew, like that was great. If me and my friends play a game together or something that isn't story based or just like us messing around, having fun, or just stuff like that, I wouldn't mind streaming it. Like if we play Liar's Bar or something, and of course I'll ask them about it first. I'm not just gonna do it. I mean, with Void Crew, I forgot. I mean, I told them I was gonna record and tell them I was gonna stream. I didn't really think about it. But from now on, I will. That is non-negotiable. I will be telling them when I'm streaming and recording and stuff. And you might be wondering why it is I've become so invested in streaming again. Well, as a minor shout out on a video that no one's gonna end up watching because this is not my most popular game that I played for this series. I have been watching VTubers. Not really. So on Instagram here and there, I'll be scrolling and I'll find smaller creators, right? I say smaller. Creators still technically bigger than me. Making clips and stuff. And to be fair, initially I'll I'll look into them here and there and I'll see what they're doing. And I'll just kind of watch them because I'm as much of a consumer as I am a creator. And lately I've just kind of realized streaming is a good outlet to create things that you maybe wouldn't normally. But you'd think I would know that based on the creators I already watch that already have spoken about this. For instance, Russian Badger. Every video he makes is streamed at one point or another. And oh my lord, that was awful. Right on the hour mark too. Well, that's good. Well, no, it's not good. But it's good for me because I wanted to use this character for next video for the thumbnail. Sorry. But back to the point. I realized that, well, I should have realized a long time ago that streaming is a very good way to make new content or make old content new content again. Because it's a different environment. A better environment for some people. And so I want to start streaming again. I want to stream more often. I'm probably going to be streaming this Saturday, or the week that this comes out. I'm not going to schedule it, I'm not going to point it out, but I'll, in the video I upload on Saturday, I will mention it, because I'll be talking about it. I'll be recording that probably Friday, maybe even earlier in the week. But definitely check out Saturday on Twitch, see if I'm streaming. Hopefully I am. I also promise I won't do what I did last week, where I started streaming early in the morning. By in the morning, I mean midnight. And then said I was going to stream all day, and then didn't, because I didn't sleep after I got back from work. Okay, it's not my fault. Anyway, I think that's everything. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know that you're there, that I'm not just talking to nothingness. And yeah, support small creators. I do want to say really quickly that I have some minor plans that I'm hoping to start working on, like, officially soon at some point. But I don't want to say what they are because I'm probably not gonna stick with them or what have you. So I'll just leave you with a goodbye. I will see you guys in the next video.